Each week, Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award, all of the volunteers becoming eligible to split $10,000 in scholarships, courtesy of Lexus of Stevens Creek.
Danielle Podlosky is back with this week's feature volunteer.
Aubrey, Ashley Barth is a Harker junior, a center midfielder, and a cancer survivor. Ashley was just a child when she battled the disease. Now healthy, Ashley is making it her mission to help others going through similar situations. Playing soccer is one of Harker Jr. Ashley Barth's biggest passions.
I can't remember a time where I didn't love soccer. I mean, I've played pretty much my entire life. I think the year that it really hit me that was what I wanted to do was probably 4th or 5th grade. That was when I joined my first club team. I decided that I loved the sport so much that I wanted to make it the thing that I did after school.
The midfielder's love of the sport is something Ashley got from her parents, who both coach soccer at Harker.
I was the coach of the Harker team before Ashley was born, of the varsity girls team at Harker for 3 years, and then partway through the 3rd season was when I had Ashley, and my husband was the assistant coach and he took over and finished that season.
As much as Ashley enjoys soccer, she sees it as more than a game. It's a way for her to give back. Ashley was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia just before she turned 3 years old.
At the time, when people would ask me to describe what it felt like, I would say that it was like stepping out into a dark night. It was lots of unknowns. You couldn't really see your way. It was frightening, but there was also lights along the way of neighbors and colleagues from school and friends from around the world who reached out and sort of helped us through.
Ashley went through chemotherapy for 2 years. At age 10, 5 years post-chemo, Ashley was officially declared cancer-free. While she was undergoing treatment, Ashley and her family started attending Camp Kaizu.
The hospital staff shared with us this special place called Camp Kaizu, where children with cancer and their families can go, and it's this amazing sort of magical retreat where the kids feel like just normal kids, and you can go up as a family some weekends, and then the kids can go up for a full week in the summer.
I go back every year pretty much. Even if you're not in treatment, you can still go back, and it's a great environment in that there's kids that are sick, but there's also kids that aren't, and we're able to support each other and use each other's strength to strengthen ourselves.
Camp Kaizu is just like any other summer camp, with a lot of fun activities where campers can participate.
Swimming, boating, like kayaks and canoes, ropes course. There's a capture the fly game on Wednesday night. That's my favorite event of camp.
Camp Kaizu is the highlight of Ashley's summer and holds a special place in her heart.
We only see each other 1 week out of the year, but still they're like family to me. It's been funny to watch them grow up. I don't see them that often, but still I'm able to keep up with them, and I'm really looking forward to being friends with them for the rest of our lives.
This past summer was going to mark the first time that Ashley volunteered at Camp Kaizu as a counselor. Unfortunately, with the pandemic and California wildfires, the camp was canceled.
It was hard this year not being able to go back and see them, but it's good to know that we always have that support system available to us. I was really disappointed that I wasn't able to volunteer this summer, but I'm hoping that this summer I might be able to volunteer virtually, and then when I'm in college I'll be able to volunteer as a counselor as well.
Ashley, along with the Harker soccer program, helps raise money to send children and their families to this inspirational camp.
We do a fundraiser called Kicks Against Cancer that goes directly, all the fundraising money goes directly to Camp Kaizu. We sell merchandise like blankets, t-shirts, and lanyards and other little things. We sell food at the games and throughout the week at school. And then the day of, all 3 of our teams play, so JV boys, and varsity girls all play a game. It's a great opportunity for the Harker community to come together and to support a cause, and it gives the girls and the boys on the soccer teams to play for something that's bigger than themselves, which is really great.
This year's fundraising efforts will be even more important. In September, Camp Kaizu burned down in the wildfires and is seeking donations to rebuild.
It was devastating. I mean, I remember crying just to think that this place that I've gone to for so long is gone, and the community is still there. That's the most important part, yet this place that we associate with that community is never going to be the same, and so that was really hard for me and a lot of my camp friends.
Ashley is inspired by the doctors and staff who treated her when she was sick. Ashley now hopes to attend medical school, but still plans to work at the camp.
I don't know if I want to go find the cure for cancer, but I want to be able to help people in the way that people were able to help me. I want to help save a life.
Ashley Barth has come a long way since her days in the hospital.
It's amazing just to see her thriving as a student, as an athlete, and just also the wonderful young woman that she is, and her awareness of other people and their struggles.
Once a sick child undergoing chemotherapy, Ashley is now a key player on the Harker soccer team. But more importantly, Ashley is a healthy 17-year-old who raises money and helps families affected by childhood cancer.
Ashley is looking forward to this season and the team's Kicks Against Cancer event. If the season does get canceled, Ashley still plans on finding other ways to raise money for Camp Kaizu.
The season will not be canceled.
No.
We are definitely playing, but also because Camp Kaizu is a great place. So if you can maybe go to their website if you want to contribute to them, it's a wonderful place.
Yeah, and everything was kind of burned down, so they're really looking for donations.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Thanks, Danielle.